Sponsorem programu jest Ford, producent elektrycznych samochodów dla biznesu.
Our guest in front of camera of Business24 is Attila Szabó, the CEO of Ford Poland. Hello, welcome in front of our camera. And please tell me, what is the European automotive industry today? So the early buyers have bought electric cars, less affluent customers and also mass customers are buying them, but demand is growing slowly, a little bit slowly than expected. Do we need to revise our assumptions?
First of all, I think there is this is like a train. This is what I'm normally always going to say, because I think it is decided that the whole industry and the whole Europe is going for electrification. It's just a question how fast the train is going or the train is moving, and now the speed of the train is a bit slower. So definitely we have to be prepared to keep some of the plug-in hybrid vehicles in the close future, mild hybrid vehicles, which is a good bridge to the electric vehicles. But electric vehicles will come in more and more volume, and it's not only about the consumers' requirements, but it's also about the regulation. So from 25 onwards, there is a much bigger hit on the requirements.
Also, what can you say about the role of the future role of Polish automotive industry? We are one of the biggest producers of in supply chains of automotive industry in Europe, and what can you say about the role of Poland after moving away from combustion engine cars?
I think the role of Poland is not going to be lower than today, but even improving. You can see I'm a Hungarian, so you can see how many battery manufacturing plants are growing in Hungary. But also, if you look at Poland, I can give you one example that for our Mustang Mach-E, the batteries are produced by AG in Wrocław. So this is already a big role also for us in the supply chain, and I'm not talking about other manufacturers who are already bringing here new products, and this is not only about products and components which are made for electric passenger cars, but also Poland has a big role in producing components for commercial vehicles, and commercial vehicle I think has an even higher and bigger perspective than passenger cars, and Poland is very well positioned there.
If you heard Ursula von der Leyen, the European Commission President, today, I want to ask you, what do you think about the subsidies of purchase of used electric cars? This is only an idea now, but what do you think about it?
Well, of course, as a manufacturer, I prefer to have incentives for the brand new ones, and to be honest, it's not again against the consumers, but it's because I think we should incentivize the latest technology, and we should incentivize always the most reliable units, which are mainly new vehicles. And so to subsidize used cars can be considered, I think, only if this subsidy is not pushing into the background the spread of the new vehicles. Otherwise, especially the eastern countries will become again a kind of trash bin of Western Europe, which I think we shouldn't achieve. Yeah?
You are the only automotive company which is here on the European Economic Congress. What do you offer for the small and medium businesses?
Yeah, that's why we are here today, because and tomorrow and day after tomorrow, of course, because I think this kind of congress is about economics, and we believe a lot in the electrification, especially in commercial vehicles. So we brought here the electric transit and Tunau custom, and also electric Tunau and transit courier. So we will have in all of our lineup for commercial vehicles electric version as well. But the customers will have the choice now to choose between a diesel and an electric, or petrol and electric. But I think we have to serve already those customers who are already prepared for a better total cost of ownership and for better use, especially in cities. So we are here showing first time in Poland the e-custom and the e-courier.
Okay, and the last question will be, if I can ask you some kind of private question. You are a CEO of, you're a C-level manager in Poland, and as a Hungarian, how do you feel to doing business in Poland as a Hungarian?
I love it, to be honest with you, because I think this is a great country. I've worked in many countries before as a managing director, and I think the mentality of Polish people are closest to the Hungarians. Of course, there are differences in between the countries, but I don't want to talk about that. But I love the country, I love the cities, I love to work with the people here, and everyone is hardworking, and Polish people value what you have in here, not only what you have here. Yeah?
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Attila Szabó, the CEO of Ford Poland, was our guest at the European Economic Congress in Katowice.
Sponsorem programu był Ford, producent elektrycznych samochodów dla biznesu.